the same, not the same. Yeah, tell them it's not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then like an episode about the part we not the same. Culture not the same, boy, I feel like Robert Dean. And just like Robert been redeemed, glory to the King. I feel like C-Micah, this music with faith in it. Put the word on 808, I'm talking great. Steph Curry with the shot, boy, I'm talking long distance. Boy, you messing with a Grizzly, you would think I played in Memphis. We be going back and forth, this like Serena playing tennis. But it's LLC's up in this thing, that means we stand on not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Yeah, this the podcast, not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigned. Then like an episode about the part we not the same.
A long way, bro.
Yo. Hold on, dog. Yo. We are back. Episode 44, season 2 of the Not the Same podcast sports show, hosted by this one word, C-Micah, that one word over there, Mr. Rob Redeem. We're glad, gracious, and very, very happy. Very happy to be here.
Happy to be here.
For another Not the Same podcast sports show. Listen, man, if you're watching us on Facebook, YouTube, Pirated Stream, or wherever you're watching it from with your bootlegging self, where your bootleg at least go over there and do what you see on the screen right quick, man. Hit that like button. Also hit that notification bell. And lastly, hit the subscribe button, man. Don't wait on it. Go and subscribe now, man. I mean, seriously, what is you waiting on, man? You know what I'm saying? Don't let Jesus come back there and talk about, oh, yeah, I was going to subscribe, but now I'm in heaven. I don't need it no more. Come on, brother. Do it on this side.
So, you know what? And so this ain't the Soapbox Segment. If you don't know, not the same podcast, we got a Soapbox Segment. This is also what I'm going to say. If you hit the notification button, you can stop thinking we acting funny when you call us between the hours of 6 to freaking 7 o'clock Central Time, and we ain't answering our phone or text talking about some you acting different. No one words. We on the show. Now, with that being said, shout out to our rebroadcasters of the Not the Same podcast, man. Our MTMB famo. You see them in the bottom left-hand corner. Shout out to the Red and Bowl. I can't believe I started with them one words first. But shout out to the Red and Bowl. Shout out to the 494. Pretty spectacular, pretty girl loves sports. Sports Talk with C. The main card, everybody a part of the MTMB sports family. So if you're into MMA, you're into the Kansas City Chiefs, you're into NBA, WNBA, it's something for everything and everybody. Make sure y'all look them up, man. We definitely want to give them a shout out. Live Show TV, Takeover Radio, Praise 365, Parable Radio, RYC Praise News, His Hop Radio and Podcast Network, 520 Collective, and our new partnership with the Kingdom Now Network, which is still coming soon, but things will be getting uploaded soon where you can catch us on Roku, Fire TV, as well as Apple TV. So shout out to the rebroadcasters. Shout out to the streamers who are listening to us on podcast listening outlets such as Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, or wherever you may get your Spotify, your streaming outlets from. We appreciate all of that.
All of y'all. Salute to all of y'all, man. With that being said, man, let's go ahead and see what is popping. Somebody tell me what's popping. What's popping is actually for today, the actual what's popping, because last time I did what's popping, it was on Thursday when I was supposed to say what's good, but you know, it's a what's. So what's up?
It's a what's. It's a what's from the one word.
What's up, B? Good to see you, sis, while we saying what's. Good to see our sis out here. All right, brother, what is going on with the NFL, my guy?
Man, starting with the NFL, pop them power rankings up there right now, man. The NFL is getting real intense right now because it's a matter of what's going on. But started with the power rankings, we have, and it's no shocker because they have been consistent all year long. The Detroit Lions, they win big or they win nasty, but they're winning. They're number one in the power rankings. Eagles, number 2. Chiefs at number 3. The Bills at number 4, followed by the Vikings. I don't get it. But the Vikings are number 5. Steelers are number 6. Packers, Ravens, Chargers, and the Broncos. The boys, I don't know if you're on here yet or not, but I'm telling you, that boy Bo Nix, his 18 years of college has prepared him for his rookie season in the NFL because that boy is doing this thing with the Broncos.
18 of them things.
Hey, brother, 18 of them things. That boy had 8 freshman, 8 red shirts, 4 injuries, 4 injuries and 4 years
Right.
of eligibility. You hear me?
In 2 COVID years, it was only one.
2 COVID. Bo Nix
Right.
is probably the oldest rookie in NFL history. I don't know that to be a fact, but it seemed like it because he's a grown man out there, and that just goes to show you what being mature when you come into a professional league looks like. If you want to put up those playoff stats, man, for the NFL, that playoff. This is what we're looking like right now.
Mm-hmm.
You got Detroit and Kansas City at number 1. Right. This is if the playoffs started today. Minnesota would go up against the Cardinals and move forward. The Packers would go up against Atlanta and proceed. And Commanders in Philadelphia, and I'm not sure who would win that game, to be honest. Over in the AFC, dog. Baltimore and Houston. I don't trust Baltimore quite yet. Pittsburgh and the Chargers. Look, shout out to Harbaugh.
Good game. Yep.
Let me tell you something. Harbaugh is doing his thing with the Chargers. We didn't think this was going to happen, and they didn't kind of snuck up. And what's their quarterback name? I can't think. What's Herbert. Yeah, Herbert. Herbert is finally. Hey, Herbert is playing. He has a coach. He's doing his thing.
D say she needed a new team.
Hey, she ain't lying.
Yeah, she ain't.
And then, last but not least, you got the Buffalo Bills would go up against Denver if the playoffs started today. And boy, Buffalo. If y'all didn't see that game last week,
that was the game of the year, boy.
Hey,
that was a great game.
An instant classic. If y'all don't want to watch replays, I guarantee you want to watch that replay last week. What was that? Buffalo and the Packers?
No, Buffalo and the Rams.
Yeah, Rams. I'm sorry, Buffalo and the Rams. Them boys went back and forth like nobody's business. That's your NFL power rankings and what the playoffs look like as of right now. If it started today, we still got some time. We still got some weeks. We'll see what's popping. Go ahead, bro.
One more addition to NFL news as well. I just saw come across my ticker that Bill Belichick has been hired as, I guess it's the NFL, aka NCAA. He's been hired as a head coach of the North Carolina Tar Heels. What?
Really?
Yes. I don't know what's going on with Bill, but it's a shame he ain't in the NFL, man. I know Robert Kraft kind of trashed him on the way out, bro. But Bill Belichick is a Hall of Fame coach, bro. Period. Grumpy and all, he's a great coach.
We make the comments about Belichick and we talk all this noise, but when it's all said and done, you can cheat all you want to. That boy's system was flawless because anytime you could put in, it went from Drew Bledsoe to Tom Brady. Brady got hurt. Matt Castle came in, and Matt Castle looked like he was a beast and went out Kansas City and bombed. Yeah, his system, what he has together, I think he can motivate them young men. I didn't see that come across the ticker, so good luck.
Yeah. All right, man, we're going to go with the NCAA top 10 power rankings. We're going to also have a little something about the playoffs. Number 1, we got Oregon. Number 2, Georgia. Number 3, Texas. Number 4, Penn State. Number 5, number 5, Notre Dame. Number 6, Ohio State. Number 7, Tennessee. Number 8, Indiana. Number 9, Boise State. And number 10 is SMU. And if you don't know, SMU stands for Southern Methodist University. So I'm just joking because, it's a believers out there. You know what I'm saying? David Burns watching from Cedar Hill, Texas. Appreciate you, fam.
Hey, appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. All right, man. So let's get up. I'm put up some stuff about this playoffs right quick, bro. So this is the playoff 12-team bracket. We got in the first round, Clemson. They got in because they beat SMU in the championship.
In the ACC championship.
Yes, and Clemson had got on a roll. They ain't got a lot of great wins, though. This is the problem with this playoffs. The debate is, I was going to put this in debate fuel, but I thought we'll talk about this here. There were some notable teams that was left out these playoffs. Now, one team I think Rob is happy was left off because we thought they were going to do everything in their power to get them in, and I thought they was, and somebody had some stones and didn't put them in, and that was Alabama. That is shocking to me because I thought they would have forced Alabama in, but this ain't the same on Alabama. But a team I thought could have had an opportunity to be in there was Ole Miss. Ole Miss got some good wins.
They had some great wins this year,
got a lot better wins than Arizona State or SMU or even the other team, Boise State. Now, Boise State has a great year. They got a Heisman candidate on there, I believe, is Ashton Jeanty.
Running back.
The running back. He's breaking all kind of records. They serious. And as for me, most people who are fans of college football, they are fans of the big conferences, SEC or the Big Ten. You know what I'm saying? The smaller conferences below that, but big conferences, Big 12, or it used to be the WAC. I mean, not the WAC, the Pac-10. Now it's the Pac-2.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they all
Tupac.
went to the big. Yeah, Tupac. You know, it's Tupac out there. He lives. You know what I'm saying? But I do appreciate the fact that the little guy can get in. But did we have to have so many of them one words? You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like, well, it's what, 3 little guys that made it to the playoffs? That's crazy, bro. Yeah. But anyway, we got Clemson versus Texas. I think Texas is going to win that. Who do you think on that one, bro? On the fly.
I got Texas. Texas, hands down Texas.
Tennessee versus Ohio. This is going to be a good game in my opinion. And I got Tennessee, shockingly. Not because I'm from Tennessee. I'm just going to say that as a shock.
No, I don't know if it's a shock or not. I actually will I'll go with the balls also, man. Like, real talk.
I mean, Ohio, I think they good, you know, but if Tennessee come out there and just put a Michigan mask on, they're going to lose.
Pull up on the Michigan bus. Hey, Tennessee, we just gave you the cheat code, bro.
Stephanie Padilla says, I'm watching for Chicago, Illinois. Chi-Town, what's up, sis? Appreciate you watching.
What up, Chi-Town?
All right, SMU versus Penn State. I got Penn State on this one, bro. Who you get?
Penn State has been don't sleep on Penn State. They got some quality wins this year.
Yes.
And it's not like quality almost. This is quality wins, period. So I definitely got them beating SMU.
Indiana versus Notre Dame. I got Indiana, man, because I know Notre Dame has the history, and I got Notre Dame, man. I like their coach. Crazy coach, man. And, I'm going to go with Indiana.
You said Notre Dame first, so that your first thought, my brother. I'm going with Notre Dame.
Oh, my bad. I'm going with Indiana. Yeah, but
okay,
Indiana,
I'm going with Notre Dame.
Okay, Golden Domers. Go ahead, dog. Hold on. Anyway, so the winner of the Clemson Texas game will funnel into Arizona State. The winner of the Tennessee Ohio State funnels into Oregon. And the winner of SMU and Penn State funnels into Boise State, and Indiana, Notre Dame funnels into Georgia. I think Oregon got kind of screwed, bro. I ain't going to front, dog. They was number 1. And they got to play either Ohio State or Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Boise State get to play SMU or Penn State. Now, Penn State is very, very good. And I think they're going to wax SMU, and I think they'll wax Boise State. No hate to Boise State. I just think they will.
Boise State at home on that aggravating blue carpet, but we ain't going to talk about that.
That is
true. What I'm saying?
They're playing a cup game.
They right.
Playing NBA cup game.
They play a cup game every week. I want to give what they're saying in the comments right now. Yes, Illinois should have been in there. I absolutely agree.
I agree.
Illinois or Northwestern, but I go with Illinois more so for that Big Ten. And with this whole the playoff thing, this is the reason why I really don't mind the little guy getting in.
Yeah.
What do you have conference championships for? So much in the past, and for all my Roll Tide Alabama fans, I don't hate Alabama. I hated that the BCS dropped the C, always put these boys in there. Now, if you're new to this show, I always say it wasn't the BCS, it was the B dropped the CS, because that's what it was, and they always put Alabama in there no matter what. But it's going to show you the Nick Saban effect. Nick Saban is now gone, and now Alabama is out, because I'm telling you right now, that one word would have cried to the high heavens, and they would have put him in.
Oh, they crying now. They still crying.
It don't matter. Saban is in the office. He's not on the sideline. That's a big, big, big difference.
Absolutely.
And I want to see this because, listen, Arizona State did their thing in a championship game. Hands down. Oregon has been number 1 all season long. Boise State, you just happen to be in that Mountain West or wherever the heck y'all are, hiding somewhere with the blue carpet. And then Georgia, I've been with Georgia for the last 3 seasons? We started the show, and we've grown in the college football area. And I've been like, yo, y'all need to pay attention what's going down in Georgia. And this is before they really popped and got big. This one they kept getting ganked out before they got into the into that 4-man playoff thing. But I'm happy with what I see here. Now, with all that being said, I believe the championship is going to be Georgia versus Oregon. And I believe Oregon probably going to take it all the way because for some reason this year, Georgia has just not been complete. Now, they
Georgia
may get
defense ain't been like that this year.
It ain't been. No, it hasn't. I think right now, if you look at this, and y'all can comment in the comments. I feel like this playoff bracket is Oregon's to take.
David says, I wanted to come down to SNU and Arizona State for the semifinals, and Arizona State taking it all. Now, listen, that would be interesting to see, and the media would be so upset. But I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. Yeah,
as a fan of NCAA football, the parity in football this season has been phenomenal. I love the parity because you never knew who was going to win. And I'm going to let you know right now. I
don't think there's a super team out there this year.
It's not. But if that's the championship, I won't be watching it. I'm just going to be real with you.
All right. Moving right along, brother. Let's go to the NBA. You up, dog.
I'm being 100%. Hey, I'm being 100% real with you. Yo, top 10. Let me tell y'all something, man. I ate Crow on here a couple of weeks ago talking about this Cavalier team. Yo, they are legit. They are legit. Even though they lost their last game, and they're not worried about the cup. And I'll get to that in a minute. But the Cavs are number 1, Celtics number 2, followed by the Thunder, Mavs, Grizzlies are number 5. That is they are doing their thing. Warriors are hanging on with all the injuries that they suffering right now. Hanging on at number 6, Rockets 7, Knicks 8, number 9 Magic, and number 10 the Clippers. And that's very interesting because my boy Kawhi can't get a knee right. Leonard is coming back in the next 2 weeks. You dig what I mean?
Kawhi no knees Leonard.
This boy be butterflying every time he get out there. I don't know what's going on with him, man. So put up this NBA Cup, bro.
Gotcha.
So this is the NBA Cup. Last night, if y'all wasn't paying attention, we had 2 NBA Cup games as they get ready to go to Vegas. Sour note, man. Personal sour note. Me and my son will be in Vegas on the 20th and the championship on the 17th, that Tuesday, and I won't get there to that Friday. So I'm a little disappointed because I would have loved to have experienced the championship cup. But anyhow, the Thunder knocked off the Mavs last night out west, and they advanced to the semifinals, as you can see here on the screen. Out east, the Bucks beat the Magic. I will say this. If Pancaro was out there, the Bucks wouldn't have won that game. But Dame Time did Dame Time. Hit a clutch 3 at the end. Then he hit a clutch layup and then some free throws. Giannis did his thing. And nonetheless, right now, we talked about this on we had a debate fuel about Dame holding Giannis accountable. These boys are rolling. They're 4-0 in cup play.
Rolling.
And they're rolling right now. And they're going to be a serious threat because that boy Middleton came back. He's coming off the bench right now. So watch out for the Bucks because they may have championship. They may move up as the season goes. We still early yet, but I think it's a possibility. Tonight you got the Rockets playing the Warriors, which both teams are 3-1 in cup play. You got the winner will face the winner will face, of course, the Thunder, and then you have on the other side the Knicks playing the Hawks. And
that's gonna be an exciting game right there, man.
That's gonna be a very exciting game because the Hawks act like they ain't scared of nobody. Yeah. And Trae Young is playing with some type of control. That boy he's had 2, I think, 20 assist games. We ain't never seen that out of Trae. We see Trae shooting from the parking lot, but we ain't seen this control type play that Trae is doing right now, and that just shows the maturity of what's going on with Trae. With that being said, this is the schedule that's going on. The semifinals will take place December 14th on both sides, and then the championship is this Tuesday or next Tuesday, December 17th on ABC. Like I said, man, just 3 days away. NBA news, we just talked about Kawhi no knees Leonard. He'll be coming back. Listen, all jokes aside, the Clippers are number 6 out west right now. They number 10 on this power rankings, as you see. It's going to be his first game in a few weeks. What you got on this, C? Is he going to come back and elevate these Clippers? Or is he going to come back and then mess up the chemistry of what they got going? Because they kind of rolling right now.
I don't think he'll mess up the chemistry, but I just don't think – I think he will never be healthy again. I don't want to speak negative things on him. Yeah. I just think he got bad knees. You know what I'm saying? I think his knees are shot. He probably got some degenerative type things going on. Yeah. Because his knees are kind of like Embiid's knees. Both of them. They can only play a couple of games and they get to swelling up. Like him, Embiid, and what's my man for Boston? Porzingis. All of them. They got the same knees. 3-4 games, they good. They just got to try to hold on and make it all the way to the playoffs, and then they'll be okay. But no, I don't think it'll mess up the chemistry too much because he's not a domineering player anymore. You know what I'm saying? He kind of plays a role. Like last year when he came back and played, he kind of just fit in. This is Harden's team right now, And the big man for them is playing a lot better than what he used to. And they, I think they'll be all right. I don't think they championship level though. They about third tier, but they still good though.
So we talking play-in?
Yeah, playing or close to, like 6. They may stay around 6.
Yeah,
I don't think they'll go much higher.
They had 6 number right now.
Yeah.
And, if Harden can get back to Rockets Harden, because Rockets Harden was a beast. He just didn't have any team.
Right.
Here's the guys with the knee issue. The bottom line is you're going to have to find you a niche.
Yeah.
A niche. I'm sorry. You're going to have to find that niche for you to save your knees. And that's the bottom line. You're not going to be able to play 94. If anybody don't know what I'm talking about, is when you pick up your defender 94. Kawhi was a great defender. You may have to slack off. You might have to play some LeBron type D. You might have to play Luka D.
Yeah.
in order to preserve your knees, man, and be able to get up and down, because that mid range ain't going nowhere. If you got a mid range, that's what's keeping Kawhi in. You got a championship. You're a respected player, but yeah, it's just time to find you a niche, man.
All right, moving right along, we'll go to the college top 10 power rankings. Number 1 is Tennessee. Number 2 is Auburn. Number 3 is Iowa State. Number 4 is Rob's Duke Blue Devils. Number 5 is Kentucky. Number 6 is Marquette. Number 7 is Alabama. Number 8 is Georgia, surprisingly. Number 9 is Florida.
I know, right?
And number 10 is Kansas. Last week, Kansas was number 1. They had a bad week. They had a very bad week because they was number 1 last week.
A bad week.
Had a bad week. You know what I'm saying? And that's it for the college top 10, man. Cooper Flagg, your guy for Duke, man, he ain't been scoring a lot, but, I think he's working through some things. I'm not sure his game is really built for college. You know what I'm saying? I think he's going to be a better NBA player than trapped into within the college because he shoots a lot of mid-range. You know what I'm saying? He kind of operating at the elbow area of the court, and he's not in these sets a whole lot like they want in college because, in college, the mastermind is the coach, not the player, for real. So I think that dude going to be great, man. I just don't think he's really built for college. What's up, the voice? Yeah, and Mizzou.
Yeah. Mizzou put a slack on them boys. Yeah, put a slack on them boys.
Boy, they had court storming out there. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. And Duke hit number 2 Auburn up. I told you offline. I said, man, I'm not impressed with Auburn. And he was like, for real? And Duke lost against Kansas, but I'm gonna tell you something. The 2 games that Duke lost, when they lost against Kentucky and Kansas, they tried to put the ball into Cooper Flagg's hands, and he's not ready for that. He's a freshman. And when you got the type of defense that's going on in college, these boys are hungry. They're trying to get to the next level. It's not high school. I just feel like the coach is focusing too much on Cooper, and Cooper didn't know what to do, and he turned the ball. He had some costly turnovers, especially in the Kentucky game. And then the Kansas game, same difference. But they're starting to get it together. That's why I never get too Listen, man, we are in freaking December. We got a minute from March. If this team can get together, because we got people on the bench, because our coach don't go too far down, and this man play a 7-8-man rotation, and we tired out against Kentucky because my man's went down to 12, and Kansas did basically the same thing, 10 and 11-man rotation, and we still playing 7 or 8, and then they're fatigued by the end of the game. The Auburn game, they went a little further down, and look what happened. They end up beating number 2. So, I'm always going to have to put a plug in for Duke, bro.
Absolutely. There's no problem. There is no problem. My team was ranked last week, and they're not no more because they just had a loss to Arkansas State. Lord have mercy. All right, man.
That's a bad.
Women's top 10, number 1, UCLA. Number 2, UConn. Number 3, South Carolina. Number 4, LSU. Number 5, USC. Number 6, Texas. Number 7, Maryland. Number 8, Notre Dame. Number 9, Duke. Number 10, Oklahoma. I want to shout out Notre Dame. Their coach's name is Neil Ivey. You know where Neil Ivey is from? Right here in the STL. How do I know that? She used to be assistant coach for my favorite NBA team, the Memphis Grizzlies, and I found out that because I was checking up on her. So Neil Ivey is from STL. She's the head coach at Notre Dame. I think she's one of the first black coaches at Notre Dame. So big salute to her.
Hey, big
she got
time
in the
salute.
top 10. Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you somebody I haven't heard about too much so far this year, and I don't know if it's just on purpose with all the other sports going on. But I haven't really been hearing anything about South Carolina this year. They're number 3. I get it.
They had a couple of losses too.
Yeah, they're not big up in South Carolina and LSU after the Bedazzle coach then left and Angel Reese is gone. They're not even giving Flau'jae any type of I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. It's almost like you see UConn #2, Coach G. They keep saying stuff about him, and they're pumping Juju right now at USC, and they had a big win last night over a nobody team. But it's just interesting the dynamics of how the women's college basketball goes. I'm not really sure what's going on right now.
Well, they lost basically their Magic and Bird. So it's kind of regrouping. And you got Juju, who's the next like the Jordan.
You know what? You got a point.
They lost
great. That was a great comparison, bro. Say that again.
Yeah, because you remember you had Magic and Bird, and then a couple of years later you had Jordan coming through. So it's the same type thing for women's college basketball, and then they're gonna migrate to the WNBA or the W later. So.
Great point.
All right, man. Let's get into our soapbox segment.
Soapbox.
All right, this is our Soapbox segment when me and Rob go back and forth or go off for 2 minutes on whatever's on our mind. Rob normally goes off on sports topics. I normally literally go off on whatever's on my mind. You never know what's going to happen. You have a timer that looks like that right there, and when it's over, you got a buzzer that sounds like this right here. As tradition, I always let my brother Rob go first. My brother, is you ready?
I'm absolutely ready, man.
Let's go.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Colorado Buffaloes and mainly Deion Sanders. Let me explain something to everybody in America that wanted to see this man fail. And I even said it on here that Deion's a great coach, but give him 2 or 3 years. And he exceeded expectations this week. If you are anybody in leadership and you rate somebody, exceeding expectations mean you didn't think a one word was going to do it. You dig what I mean? And he exceeded what you expected out of him or her. Anyhow, look at what the Colorado Buffaloes did this year. Deion has Travis Hunter better be Heisman Trophy hands down, in my opinion, playing both sides of the ball. We'll talk about that a little later. But what I want to say is it's time for Colorado to give Deion Sanders the resources that a Nick Saban would have had, a Bear Clark would have had, any of those people, and it's not a racial thing, white coaches would have had at their disposal. Because when Deion comes into your living room, there's a sense of relevancy when he steps into the black living room. That's the reason why Travis Hunter didn't go to Florida State. He didn't go to Alabama. He went to Jackson State, which is in Mississippi, and he followed this man. But everybody ridiculed, everybody criticized. Deion has been Deion since we've known him. I've said that several times on this thing. And yes, I am a Deion Sanders fan because guess what? I can relate. I see where he's coming from. I see what he's doing with this team that only won 4 last year. And because of a couple of bonehead plays, they didn't make the playoffs this year. But shout out to the Colorado Buffaloes, and more so, shout out to Deion Sanders showing folks that he can coach. It's getting back to the X's and O's. And as his son goes on, as Travis goes on, he can bring in top recruits now. There's no pressure. So wait till he starts getting these #1 recruits where you can't criticize and say, well, yeah, he's trying to make sure his son shines, or he only doing this because of Travis. Y'all sit back and wait. The future is great for the Colorado Buffaloes and Coach Prime, man. That's my soapbox.
All right, my soapbox here will be something that everybody that works in the airport setting will agree with me on. Let me start with this. We about to enter into the holiday season. You know, TSA people, they about to do mandatory overtime. You got my job. We going to be working all type of hours. We got Green Day coming. We got all these things coming because of the holiday season. We will see news cameras. I saw them today popping up to show, oh, it looks busy. Let me make it look a lot worse than what it is, or make it look as bad as it is. Either or. But this is for all you travelers, all you people that come to the airport, not just St. Louis, any airport you go to. Number one, here's the first thing. Know what terminal you're flying out of. Don't get an Uber and say, okay, I want to go to Southwest, and you come to, if you're in St. Louis, the Terminal 1, and you be like, where's the Southwest gates? On Terminal 2. Oh, I didn't know. Okay, find that out. All you got to do is take a little Google search. Now you don't have a ride. Now you got to try to catch a shuttle. Now I got to explain to you 8 million times how to walk outside, go upstairs, and ask somebody to give you a ride over there and pick this particular shuttle. And you looking at me 3 times because you don't understand what I'm saying and because you may not speak English well. Listen, Google is your friend. Gemini, if you're not Google. You know what I'm saying? Siri, ask all of them. You know what I'm saying? Because it is crazy. I don't know how many times. Or how about this one here? Is this airline this way? Is this airline? Look, bro, all you got to do, you don't have to work at the airport to know where your plane is flying out of. A lot of times on your boarding pass, it'll say C-24 or A this. And you be like, okay, this is the C gates. If I got a ticket to go to A, why am I going to C? It makes no sense. For all you people, I know you may get to the airport and your nerves get you. I remember one time me and Rob was standing at the corner and a woman had a full mental breakdown right in front of us. She said, I was trying to go here and the tears came down and Rob said, look, it's all right, honey child. Just go this way. You know what I'm saying? So for all of y'all, just read your ticket and Google search it. It's not that hard, people. Trust me. And if you're in St. Louis, trust me, fam, it's not that big of an airport. Try Atlanta. It hits a lot different. You muted too, bro. All right, man. That's my debate for you. I'm going to buzz myself out. And I'm out of here, man. Let's go. Let's go to debate for you. Folks be losing their whole mind, bro.
Hey, I gotta say what this is what.
Go ahead,
me,
bro.
And because D made a great point. They will ask you.
Yes.
And then
walk
right in front of you, walk
ask
5
somebody
feet
else
right in front of you and ask somebody else the same question like you're lying
the
to
same
them.
question.
So, yeah.
Same question. You know what I'm saying? Fam, it's not that hard, especially at this airport. It's not that big, my guy. It is small. Anyway. All right, bro. This is our debate for you segment when me and Rob go back and forth for 5 minutes over particular subjects. We have a time to look like this. When it's over, we got a buzzer that sounds like this. All right, brother, is you ready? Let's go and get into it. Here's the first subject for the night. Which top NFL teams aren't as good as their records? Which top NFL teams aren't as good as their records? Mr. Davis.
You're going to have to forgive me, my brother.
Okay.
But I have to say the Steelers. Mm-hmm. And this is why. They're winning with field goals. Now, their defense is solid. They have, listen, defense wins championships. They've said it. But I just don't know if they can get into a shootout when the playoffs hit and you got the Bills, you got the Chargers or the Chiefs, and they can sustain that and win. Now, they've proven they can beat the Ravens because the Ravens beat themselves. That's a divisional matchup.
Yes.
And I'll stop right there and I'll give you my honorable mention in a minute.
Okay. I'm going to say the Minnesota Vikings. They're 11-2, and I do not believe in them at all. Listen, Sam Darnold played out of his mind this year. I still don't believe in you, my guy. I still don't believe in you. And you making great passes. You're looking very, very good. I still don't believe in you. I don't trust you at all. Shout out to my boy Doug. I do not trust you at all.
Right.
At all. Honorable mention, bro.
Yeah. My honorable mention is the Minnesota Vikings. Hey, we on the same page with that because I'm not sure the Vikings they win ugly. You dig what I mean? And I'm not sure they can do that in the playoffs. You can't win ugly games in the playoffs, not all the way through. Not unless you Peyton Manning throwing them flip-floppers. You know what I mean? But the league helped that.
My honorable mention is, I hate to say this, Hagan, you my boy, I love you, bro, but the Philadelphia Eagles. And only because what happened this past weekend. Yep. When the wide receivers are mad in a win.
Yeah, man.
And they stamping it, like, and it was one wide receiver, I believe, A.J. Brown, that was mad. Then another one came back on his podcast and stamped it. Yeah, man, what's wrong with y'all won? You know what I'm saying? That means that boy, and I know all wide receivers.
You're 11-2, bro.
You're 11-2. And you're mad about you not getting enough touches. I don't know if that's going to turn out good. Now, hopefully they nip it in the bud, but I don't trust that, dog. I don't trust that at all. Go ahead, bro.
Not at all. No, I mean, and that's it. I mean, when you look at some of the other records, and when you talk about trusting, the Seahawks are 8-5 in the NFC West, and I don't trust them. You know, I really don't. But you know, we got to get that going. That's just it. Those are the ones I don't trust, bro. If you're done, then we can wrap it.
I don't trust the Chargers neither, but I trust Harbaugh, so it may be all right. So yeah, we can wrap it. We can wrap it. All right, we're gonna move on to the next subject because I don't trust the rest of this question. Nah, I'm kidding. All right, next question, man. Hold on, let's see.
Yeah, hey, that's a good point.
Hold on, I was going to the brother. What's up, brother Joshua? He said no
Oh,
Philly
so ain't seen him in a minute, but Hagen's.
Ain't no slander. I know Hagen's gonna say Terrell Owens was mad the whole year, and we still ended up in the Super Bowl. This is very, very true. I get it.
Did they win?
Y'all have listen. Let me say this about the Philadelphia Eagles. Shut up, Rob. I heard that. Did you win though? Listen, I think they have enough talent to do that, man. I just don't like the way they doing that to the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Not in the win, dog. You do that behind closed doors. That was almost a debate feud. You handle that business. All teams fight. Trust me. If you've been on any team, they fight. They have arguments.
Yeah,
you don't put that in the public. He knew what he was doing by doing it. And that's trash move. But I feel you on that. I think they're gonna be all right. All right, next question, man. OKC and Boston are the best team, are the best in their conference. Who's a dark horse to win their conference, though? So they're the best in the West and best in the East. OKC is the best in the West by far. Boston is the best in the East by far. OKC got like a 3-game lead. Boston got a few game lead as well. And they're considered by everybody betting favorites to be the best on both conferences. So who are the dark horse to win in the West? Who is the dark horse to win in the East? Let's start with the West, bro.
Out West, the dark horse to win. Shoot, bro, because I didn't get a chance. You already know what that's about. Boy, hit me on the fly.
On the fly, bro.
Hey, that's all right though. That's why I got what I need. Right now, my dark horse, and it's gonna sound crazy, but my dark horse are the Warriors. Let me tell you why. The reason I'm saying the Warriors, and y'all it's not a bandwagon because I'm a Miami Heat fan. Don't let the Chicago Bulls on my head only because it matches the hoodie. That's it.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you something about the Warriors. Veteran basketball matters. And right now, the Warriors are fifth in the West at 14-9. And you can do all you want to running up and down the court. When you get to the playoffs, things slow down. They have the perfect chemistry out there. The Warriors are my dark horse because they've been there. They're not going to get too excited about the moment. And as long as you got Steph Curry doing what Curry does, you have an opportunity. That's my dark horse as far as coming out the West, man.
Well, I disagree, but this ain't the part to argue about that. I say my dark horse in the West is Dallas Mavericks. The reason I disagree about the Warriors is this. Okay, Steph is still good. Is Draymond still that good?
No.
Is Klay still there?
No.
Who running with him? In the playoffs, you need big dog scorers, big time scorers. You have one with Golden State. You have a bunch of good role players, which is great for the regular season. But in the playoffs, the game slow down. The playoffs, it doesn't slow down. That's my opinion. I have all faith in Steph. I ain't got faith in nobody else on that team. I'm going to go, but my choice is the Dallas Mavericks. And the reason because Luka and them was there last year, and they still hungry. They still got basically the same team, except they added Klay Thompson. And Klay Thompson don't have to really do nothing but stand in the corner and shoot. That's his main job. That's all that one word going to do anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that's my pick. Although my team, the Grizzlies, are second place, I don't think we're ready for that yet. That's my reason, my point. Now, they can't do it, but I have more faith in Dallas. I got Dallas as dark horse.
No, I'm just saying, well, the Grizz number 2 in the West right now, 17-8. Yeah, that's today, but as long as they don't get no injuries.
That's a big if. That's why I said today. We was the most injured team. We have more injuries this year than we had last year at the beginning of the season.
Boy be getting hurt.
Bruh, you know what I'm saying? Assistant coaches. Anyway, all right, dark horse in the East, bro.
In the East right now, my dark horse, and I can't really go. I can't go with my Heat because they always end up making it. So just to make this fair, my dark horse in the East right now, man, are the Milwaukee Bucks. And the reason and the reason being is because of what we debated on this show a few weeks ago about Giannis and Dame getting on the same page, and now they're starting to do so. They're 8-2 in their last 10 games. They're on a 2-game winning streak. They're 4-0 in this cup. And I'm gonna tell you something: if the Bucks can win this cup, that can be a momentum builder. What I saw last night with Dame was vintage Dame, step back 3-pointer. Like he took the ball, step back 3, hit. Then he took the ball, dribble, crossover, layup. Then he ended up on the line. Now Giannis did his thing also, but my dark horse out of the East are the Bucks, and because the chemistry's starting to come back, or starting to start.
I'm gonna go Orlando Magic. The team that played the Bucks. Listen, Jalen Suggs was in his bag. Jalen Suggs scored 14 points in the fourth quarter and had a shot to tie that game. They could do nothing with him. Nothing with him. And look, they're this good without Paolo, who is basically superstar level player, and one of the Wagner brothers, not Mo, the other one. Franz Wagner, who is very, very good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They missing both of them players, and they did not slow down a bit. And that team is dangerous. They play great defense. They're young, and that's my dark horse. Because I would have said Milwaukee, but I'll go with Orlando. Go ahead, bro.
No, but Orlando was that team that we talked about a few weeks ago before Paolo went down. Went down, we talked about this team. Like, this team is a good team. And why? They're young and they're having fun. We ain't seen a team like this in quite some time since OKC. When OKC, now look at what OKC Thunder doing right now. It's a young team. They get along. They're around the same age group. Everybody can relate, and they play on ball.
Yeah, the voice say Cavs in the East. That's a good one too. You know they number one.
I don't know if that's a dark horse because we talked about the Cavs.
Do we believe? I mean, I believe in them now. I mean, I don't think it's fake no more, bro. When you've been good this long, you've been good a quarter of the season. This ain't no accident, bro.
No, that's why I took back calling Mitchell a Temu D Wade.
I mean, he is for real though. All right, is Travis Hunter a lock to win the Heisman? Is Travis Hunter a lock to win the Heisman, Mr. Davis?
All right. If y'all don't know what's going on, C alluded to it a little earlier. Ashton Genty, running back for the Boise State, what is it, Broncos, I believe.
Yep.
He's ran for 2,500 yards. He 3 shot of 2,500, 29 touchdowns. Cam Ward, quarterback for Miami, shattered the Hurricanes records. My man has 4,100 in passing, 36 touchdowns. He ran for 4 touchdowns, 2 touchdowns. He caught 2 touchdowns for a total of 4,300 yards, right? 41 touchdowns in only 12 games. He didn't even play the full season. Dylan Gabriel, quarterback of Oregon, number 1 in all season. The Oregon Ducks has been killing it. He's thrown for 3,700 yards. With all that being said, Travis Hunter better be the Heisman Trophy winner. This man played 95% of all snaps on both sides of the ball. And the one where he got an attitude, if you took him out the game.
Yes.
He's ranked 5th in catches, 6th in yards, 2nd in touchdowns. Only 205 yards have been thrown his way, 11 batted passes, 4 picks. Come on, man. We ain't never seen nothing like this in college football. And this ain't no, oh, man, you bandwagon. No. This man played ball this year. He's been playing ball since he's been with Deion. So, hands down for me, Travis Hunter better be unanimous decision Heisman Trophy winner. Y'all speak on this in the comments.
Bandwagon would be saying Shedeur Sanders is a lock to do it. But Shedeur didn't have the year that Travis had. Look, Travis is the best wide receiver in college football. Travis is also the best defensive end, defensive back in college football. At the same time. I'm thinking about the old rap song. At the same bleak time. At the same time, Craig, he going to be one of the most awesome wide receivers. And then they switch the defense. He's still out there. Like, he never sits down. And like Rob said, he gets a literal attitude because my man's stamina is on a whole nother level. And he's something you haven't seen before in a long time when it comes to players. Because a lot of coaches won't allow the player to do this. You know what I'm saying? Most coaches, if he would have went to Alabama, they wouldn't have let him do this. All right, nah, bro, you're going to go on defense. You know what I'm saying? And I really wonder, because to answer the question, yes, I think he should be a lock to win it. Now, I think they may throw Genty some love only because he's still playing right now. They don't come out there in that first game and make a It really supposed to be a regular season award, but College is screwy. Politics out here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
man.
I'm really interested to see what he plays in the NFL. Because I don't think he'll be able to play both sides of the ball in the NFL. Not for real. So what you think he going to play in the NFL?
In the NFL, I think they're going to put him on defense. Why? Because of his height.
Yep, the same thing I was thinking.
Because when you think about big-time wide receivers, right. When you think about big-time wide receivers, the Megatrons, the Jerry Rices, I'm talking about the greats. And you know what I mean? They were taller. They were, 6'4" or taller? To be and I don't even know how tall. I think Travis
he's like 6'4",
Hunter
6'1", something like that.
Yeah. He's under 6'4" for sure. You want that taller guy, but DBs, that boy can mess around and have a Deion Sanders type career as a DB. You dig what I mean? Because he's that good, he's that quick, and he knows angles, and he has
hashtag
what you call. Yeah, hashtag angles. Shout out to Robert Dean. No, he has that football knowledge, and he has that I can't even think of the word, man. Just knowing the game of football. I'll think about it later on down the line.
Yeah, I mean, he's a highly intelligent player. He's he's like a 4.0 student. Yeah, high IQ, very intelligent. I remember Deion was going off on him. He said, the man don't smoke, don't drink, don't football. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Salute to him, man. I hope for the best for him because he's an awesomely talented young man, extremely talented young man. And, he deserves to be the Heisman. Now, I really wish Colorado was still playing because he'll be front of mind. But hopefully they'll do right. No politics won't get in the way, and he get the reward he actually
I hope he's
deserves.
not punished because of who his coach is.
Right.
That's
we don't like Deion.
Yeah, right. That's my thing. And Deion has said this before. Look, don't punish my kids because of y'all not liking me. You know, and I agree with that. Don't punish them because you don't like the coach.
Yep. Next subject. NBA impressed/depressed. Let's go in the East. Who are you impressed with in the East, brother?
Hey, I got to go with my Miami Heat, bro. We 7-3 in the last 10 games and on a 3-game winning streak.
Yeah.
The Heat team is ugly. You know, you got the Butlers, you got the Heroes, and then after that, you like, I know about Bam, and then you started trying to figure out who else is on the squad. I know who on the squad, but I'm impressed with the Heat.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Magic still, man. I'm like I said earlier, they're so impressive to be number 3, have those type of injuries and staying with it. They're a young team, they got some moxie, they play great defense. So I'm impressed with the Magic. Who you depressed with in the East, bro?
Out East, I am depressed with the 76ers, man.
Yep.
They're number 12 in the East. And I know it's early, folks. I know it's early. But they have no chemistry. You want to know why? Maxey, Paul, and Embiid ain't been on the floor at all, but maybe 2 or 3 games. And when they was on the floor, this man landed and knee buckled, and he back out. Again, it's a long season. I'm talking about right now. I'm depressed with the Sixers.
Man, they're 8 games under 500. I don't think they got enough time to get back, bro. I think they're too far behind when it comes to the 76ers. I'm depressed with the Hornets, man. Listen, Lonzo Ball came out playing good. He hurt again. You know what I'm saying? The rookie from Alabama, I can't remember his name right now. He is awesome. He's cold. He's long. He's shooting that thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
That boy nice.
He's cold. You know what I'm saying? He's very, very nice. And shout out to my boy, Mitch Darrell, who's
Johnson.
What'd you say?
You talk. I mean, Brandon Miller. I'm sorry.
Brandon Miller. Yeah, Brandon Miller, I think is very good. But shout out to our homeboy, Mr. Mitch Darrell, who is a fan of everything North Carolina. And I feel sorry for him, man, because all the teams suck except for the Tar Heels. But every team that boy loves suck, including the Hornets. Hornets always bad, man. Never good. They got good players, and they should not be this bad. I even like their coach, and they shouldn't be this bad, man.
Agreed.
All right, impress in the West, bro.
Impress in the West, man. I got to go with the Rockets. Look, they're what I thought they were going to be last season. And what I mean by that, remember when I said Udoka I think he's going to have his team looking like the young Celtics of old back in the day before the whole scandal stuff?
Yep.
That's what they're starting to look like right now. Like the Rockets, they get ready to play tonight. They play the Warriors tonight to try to go to the Cup. The Cup, that's just a step. But they're third in the West right now at 16-8. So yeah, the Rockets, man.
All right, I'm gonna do this. I don't never ever do this, but I'm impressed with my Memphis Grizzlies. They are 9-1 in their last 10 games. They took a stupid loss to Dallas last week, but they proved clearly they belong on the floor with that same team and could have beat them. And they beat Boston in Boston. You know what I'm saying? And that was a very impressive win. And they could have had a choke loss the next day against Washington Wizards, and they blew them out without Ja and Bane playing. They are peaking at the right time. They're playing better at the right time. And I'm impressed for this week. We'll see what happens next week. But for this week, I'm impressed with my team. Depressed in the West, bro.
Depressed in the West, man. I got to go with the Jazz. What are y'all doing? Utah, y'all let Donovan Mitchell go. And each year your wins have went from 52 to 49 to 37 to 31. And this year you only have 5 wins. The goal is to increase, not decrease your wins. And they have went down since 2021. They have literally, the games won has gone down more and more. And I think they're going to win less than 31 games this year. I don't know what's going on out there.
All right, I'm going to go. I said this last week, and I'm still depressed with the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've been 5-5 in their last 10 games. They just 500 team. They've been playing like a 500 team. Their record right now is 12-11, one game above 500. That's the way they've been playing all year. And I really thought they were going to be like, okay, top of the West from here on out. I thought Anthony Edwards had arrived. He was unstoppable, and it's not working out. Julius Randle trade is not a great trade. Now, look, they look good every once in a while, but you ain't winning no chip looking good every once in a while. You got to look good. You got to get streaks, 5, 6, 7, 8 win game streaks, and they're not really doing that, man. So they just real depressing team, bro, for me.
No doubt.
Yeah, man.
No doubt. I'm with that. That trade was stupid as ever.
Stupid as ever. And now look at the Knicks. They're looking good. You got Karl Anthony Towns up there popping his collar, and I'm in it. He acting like East, a normal Knicks player. He ain't got tough all of a sudden. This man has been we in Minnesota now for the last 10 years. And now all of a sudden he got bass in his voice.
Straight puppy poo. Now he didn't win
that boy to Harlem. Hey, boy, go to Harlem for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Toughen that boy up.
Hey, that boy got some Jabos and Tims.
Facts.
He went old school.
All right, man. NFL impressed, depressed. All right, let's go impressed in the AFC. Who are you impressed with in the AFC?
I am impressed. Bro? I know they lost, but I am impressed with the Buffalo Bills, especially Josh Allen, bro.
Yes,
Look,
sir.
After that performance last week,
bro,
they could have quit, bro. They did not quit. You know what I'm saying? And they still tied with the Steelers for second best record in the AFC. So I'm impressed with the Bills, even though they took the L.
That's what I wanted to say. So, and I'm not impressed with the Steelers. You know that's my team.
Man, just say it, bro. The Bills, you can't go against the Bills,
the Bills,
bro.
Man. Like, I was excited about the Bills, man. I'm sorry we got the same team.
That was an instant classic, bro.
It was an instant classic, but I just think they're a very good team, man. They are the only team to beat the Chiefs this year, and they beat them by a few points. It wasn't just like one touchdown. They was the only team that really beat them. So, yeah, I'm going to go with the Bills, bro. Depressed in the AFC.
The Ravens, man. The constant inconsistency of the Baltimore Ravens. Jackson and Henry, coaching staff needs to take a page out of Hurts and Saquon. Saquon is breaking records for single-season rushing.
Yes, he is.
Travis Henry and Lamar Jackson fighting for rushing. Like, well, what the heck is going on? Because they should not be 8-5 right now. Not at all.
Not be. All right, man. I am depressed with the Cincinnati Bengals. Y'all are the best sorry team ever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Joe Burrow is actually having a good season.
MVP
Jamar Chase is having
a
good season. They're doing good. You know what I'm saying? But y'all sorry. Y'all shouldn't be sorry. And I think the coach going to end up getting fired. They started too late. And they just shouldn't be this bad, man. They shouldn't be this bad. All right, impressed in the NFC, bro.
Look, I know we talked about this. We don't trust them, but I'm gonna have to go with the Vikings. Look, they won 6 straight, right? And no one, and I mean even Viking fans, thought that Darnold was gonna lead this team to an 11-2 record. Nobody. When old boy went down, we thought it was a wrap for these dudes, and they proved us wrong. So
I'm about to go with the Eagles, man. Yeah, I said I don't trust them, but hey, they good. They won 9 games straight.
No
You
doubt.
know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
I was really on the main reason I said I didn't trust them was because of the turmoil that looked like that was brewing. But hey, if they squash that, they legit. You know what I'm saying? They'll be legit. Go ahead, bro. Who are you depressed with in the NFC?
The team that you were impressed with. I'm depressed with the Eagles, bro.
Really?
Because there's no way in the
Crazy.
world Hurts and Brown stuff should have became public. This is my issue.
This is true.
These are the things that cause distractions. Brown mad because he's not getting touches, and I get it. It's an incentive thing. That's what he's tripping off of. These dudes' contracts be so incentive heavy that now you mad. But my dude, y'all are 11-2 on a 9-game winning streak. Y'all better get it together before the playoffs hit and y'all get bounced early. And this is what we kind of talked about earlier. That's why I'm depressed with the Eagles. It's not about their record. It's about this foolery right here. That when you get into the playoffs, now you focus in this division, and then you get bounced by a team that y'all shouldn't have lost to in the freaking second round.
I'm depressed with the New York Giants. Here's why. Y'all had Saquon Barkley, and y'all let him go stupidly. You told him to go look for a deal. You dummies. You did that for Daniel Jones, who is not on the team no more. You have let him go. Y'all have lost 8 games in a row. How you feel about that, GM? You let that be played on Hard Knocks, which all NFL fans watch on HBO, and you let that be on there, the part about Saquon Barkley. You let them put that on there. Y'all deserve it. That's what I think. Y'all.
Now that boy breaking records.
Breaking records. He hopping people backwards. That boy doing hopscotch out there on the NFL field. He got the wide receivers mad over there for the Eagles. Got them super mad because all they do is run, and they also win.
Yeah.
The running ain't so bad. You know what I'm saying? D says they beat Dallas, but who hasn't? Exactly, sis.
Yeah.
Who hasn't? You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, all right, we're going to wrap that one up right there, bro. Let's go to, let me get rid of that one. My bad. NFL Week 15 pick'ems and last week's results.
We're going to start with last week's results. My man C went 7-6. I went 9-4 last week on the season. It's still a tight season, man. I'm 127-66. C is 122-71. It only takes 1 week, and we back tied. So if y'all don't know what's going on, me and C do these pick'ems. It's for bragging rights before we get to the playoffs. When we get to the playoffs, you guys will be able to start doing the pick'ems, and you can start winning apparel such as what I have on right now. Not the same podcast sports, hoodies, all types of goodies. You know what I mean? If your picks go right, and it is absolutely free for free. You dig what I'm saying? But you want words that like to watch freebie. You know what I'm saying? That TV channel. That's what it's gonna be when the playoffs get here. But for right now, me and my brother. Right. Me and my brother going at it right now. So 127-66 on the season, 122-71 on the season for my brother. Let's go, man. Starting with tomorrow's game. Rams at 49ers. What you got?
I'm going Rams.
Okay, we both doing Rams because I just don't see that happening after that big game last week. Commanders at Saints.
Commanders.
You see I'm typing already. Chiefs at Brown.
Oh, Chiefs.
Yep, no brainer. Both going Chiefs. Bengals at Titans.
Bengals.
Yep, already typing. Dolphins at Texans.
Dolphins.
Really?
Yeah.
You trying to be different. I'm going Texans, C going Dolphins.
Yep.
Okay, I believe in Stroud too much to even disrespect my man like that. Ravens and Giants.
Ravens.
Jets and Jaguars.
Jets.
That's crazy.
I'm scared though.
No, I'm actually going with the Jets after the game. Not Brett Favre. Aaron Rodgers had last week.
Yeah.
Cowboys and Panthers.
Cowboys.
They both bad, Cowboys. They ain't that bad. Yeah. Bucks versus Chargers.
Chargers.
Okay, both Chargers. I was waiting to see because the Chargers on a roll right now. Colts versus Broncos.
Broncos.
Yep. Both Broncos. Pats versus Cardinals.
I go Pats.
What?
Wild card. Pats.
Okay.
Young quarterback playing good.
Man.
Salute to Mr.
Kyler,
G wherever he at.
Yeah, Kyler, I ain't going with that.
Yeah.
This is the game of the week. Bills versus Lions at Detroit.
Lions.
You know who I was going with.
Yeah,
Lions all day long.
Yeah.
The other one, Steelers at Philly.
Philly.
You win against your squad.
I mean, we kick field goals.
Yeah.
And George Pickens is out. Our wide receiver is out.
Yeah, I'm going with Eagles as well. Packers versus Seahawks. Am I right on this?
Seahawks.
Oh, I guess I'm not. So C going Seahawks?
Yep.
I'm going Packers, man. That boy Love is doing his thing.
The boy said, y'all pick my squad. I'ma cry in the car.
Bears versus Vikings.
What's up,
I'm sorry, D.
Dyson say go Birds, of course. I know. Eagles fan. Yes.
What up, Tony? Vikings versus Bears. I said, I'm sorry, D.
Oh, yeah, Vikings. Yeah. I ain't even here.
And Raiders versus Falcons at Falcons.
At the Falcons?
Yeah.
Falcons.
Yeah. I already typed it. All right, so this is what we're doing this week. So these are the pick'ems for this upcoming week for the NFL. We both went Rams versus 49ers, both going with the Rams. Watch the 49ers win this game.
Right.
Commanders versus Saints, both went Commanders. Chiefs versus the Browns, we both went with the Chiefs. We both went with the Bengals over Titans. C went with the Dolphins over the Texans. I went with Texans over the Dolphins. We both went with Ravens to beat the Giants. We both went with the Jets. I believe Aaron Rodgers will get him another win before the season is over with. But Little Sunshine gonna mess around and come out and win this week with the Jaguars. Anyway, and I'm talking about Trevor Lawrence, if y'all don't know who Sunshine is from the movie Remember the Titans. Anyhow, Cowboys versus Panthers. We both went with the Cowboys. Bucks versus Chargers. We going with the Chargers. We charged up on that one. We both went with the Broncos to beat the Colts. C went with the Patriots to beat the Cardinals. I went with the Cardinals to beat the Patriots. We both went with the Lions at Detroit to beat Buffalo. I will not be surprised or mad if Buffalo beats the Lions, but the Lions just continue to win. Steelers versus Eagles. Listen, Eagles are very inconsistent. Will this Tim Brown and Hurts thing be a thing? I don't think so, as long as Saquon out there. But we both got the Eagles beating the Steelers with Pickens being out. Packers versus the Seahawks. C is going with the Seahawks. Geno Smith is doing his thing. We didn't run the highlights, but they running back is a beast. Packers, I went with the Packers to beat the Seahawks, though. We both went with the Vikings to beat the Bears, and we both went with the Falcons to beat the Raiders.
Oh, I forgot about that. Let's do that right quick.
Yeah, so we're going to run these highlights from the top 5 plays from last week in sports. We only doing 5. We ain't giving you 10 because that's just what we do.
Said nobody's been harder on him than his mom has. She said, I'm glad they sat you down because you look like you needed it, son. Darnold given time. Arm was hit as he let it go. Anderson adjusted and finds himself for the touchdown. 49 yards. The Vikings in the end zone.
Going to go for the long ball. Henderson is back there, makes the catch, and that will end this third quarter of play with Henderson getting it off in time, banking it in. It looked like it had left his hands in time.
3-year-olds. That was news to me. On a give, Charbonnet. First down.
It's that Seahawks running back, bro.
Turning on the Jets. Charbonnet takes it to the house. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Allen, pressure, gets rid of first down. Shakir, room to run.
This was a game, bro.
Shakir on his feet.
I thought he was going to get tackled right there.
Oh, my.
Yeah, it would have been number 1.
Behind the back.
Until you see this.
Bain steps back. Morant, ball fake.
Oh my God! Wow!
It was nasty.
Yeah, man. So Josh said he wasn't gonna dunk no more and ended up getting number 1 on the Not the Same podcast top plays.
He lied. All right, man. Let's get to one word of the day.
One word of the day.
This one word. No.
Of the day.
The one word of the day are the Cowboys special teams. They are the one words, all three words, but it's one word. The one words of the day are the Cowboys special teams. You want to know why? We're going to show you right about now.
Got a video. Here it go.
Hold on. Where's the video?
They find a way.
You can help it. That's blocked. And picked up by Cincinnati out across the 46.
On a kick play, the ball was touched by the receiving team beyond the line and then recovered by the kicking team. As soon as they recover the ball, it is dead. We ruled on the field it's Cincinnati's ball, first down.
So it was touched by Dallas right here by Oruwariye, who was just activated, and that gave Cincinnati a chance to recover.
This one word.
He was just activated. That's the key word.
Yes.
Yeah, he was deactivated by the end of the week.
Yes. Take your butt home. Man, you know what I'm saying? We don't need you no more, dog. You snatched the defeat out of the hands of victory.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. That's the one word of the day.
That's the one word of the day. And we one word is about to be up out of here.
Yo, have you ever thought I really enjoy what these guys are doing with this podcast? How can I help support them? How can I be a blessing to them? This is the main thing we need y'all to do, man. Hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. When you do that, you'll know when we go live. We got 3 different shows, man. If you this your first time joining us, we appreciate you. Look, every first and third Tuesday, we got a Bible study. Every Wednesday, we do the sports thing. And every Thursday, we do faith and music, where we talking about real life topics, what's going on in the world, and from our perspective, and we let y'all chime in because there's a lot of stuff to be going on. Shout out to our homeboy, Tony Dyson. As we say, life be lifing, man. So y'all make sure y'all slide through. If you want to sow a seed, listen, man, send some cash, you know what I mean? Support, however you want to look at it.
Yeah.
Not the same podcast on the Cash App. Cash App, not the same podcast. Not the same podcast.com/support if you want to go to the website. The last 3 shows that we've done for all shows are right there so you can catch the replay. This show will be put up tomorrow, and you can catch us right there on the website, man. So we appreciate y'all.
Make sure y'all come back tomorrow night for our Music and Faith show where we talk, number one, where we play the latest and greatest in CHH music as well as positive hip-hop. Also, we have some dope topics we're going to talk about. I don't know what it is yet, but I guarantee it's going to be dope. It's going to be thought-provoking, and it's going to be uncomfortable for somebody. Somebody. So make sure you come back at the same time, man, and check it out. With that being said, man, I'm C-Micah.
I'm Robert Dean.
We is out. We will see y'all on tomorrow.
Tell them it's not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then knock an episode about the part we not the same. Culture not the same. Boy, I feel like Robert Dean, and just like Robert been redeemed, glory to the King. I feel like C-Micah, this music with faith in it. Put the word on 808, I'm talking great. Steph Curry with the shot, boy, I'm talking long distance. Boy, you messing with a Grizzly, you would think I played in Memphis. We be going back and forth, this like Serena playing tennis. But it's LLC's up in this thing, that means we stand it's not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Yeah, this the podcast, not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then knock an episode about the part we not the same.